This is Torazo's #1 pond, situated just 5 minutes from the main facility in Niigata and home to around 30 koi of 4 years and older and 70 centimetres or more in length. Another glorious morning for a harvest, the koi clearly visible in the murky water. With the water dropped to knee level, Tsuyoshi-san enters the pond with a pan net rather than netting the whole pond. He is assisted by his good friend Hiroi Seiji, the Kokugyo can, considered by many as having one of the best eyes for spotting potential in koi. This particular yonsai is a personal favourite, which I followed since it was a tosai. Koi after koi are lifted from the pond by Hiroi Seiji and Tsuyoshi-san into the pink paddling pool, glowing in the bright morning sunshine. Tsuyoshi-san's wife bags each koi so they can be carried up the bank, where American dealer Ray Abel waits to place the koi into the tanks on the trucks. In no more than 20 minutes or so, all the koi have been caught and loaded onto the trucks ready for the short journey back to the main koi house in Niigata. Outside the facility, Yoshi-san makes the task of transferring the koi from tank to measuring bowl look incredibly simple, as we've seen with other breeders. In this particular pond, koi sometimes get small stones and grit stuck behind the eye, leading to potential future problems. Each koi's eyes are rinsed with a jet of water to ensure they are clean before being released into the concrete pond. This is Yoshi-san's first chance to see the koi properly since they were released into the mud pond in May, 5 months or so earlier. This particular kahaku was Grand Champion of the 2009 Aegea Koi Show. It was a cold, wet morning when we joined Daisuke and Toshinori Ishihara of Yagenji Koi Farm for the harvest of this small mud pond, home to just 11 koi of 4 and 5 years old, most of which belong to customers. Yagenji produced some extremely high quality koi. Indeed, the Sankei with which Torazo won the Niigata Nogyosai Grand Champion in 2007 was actually spawned by Yagenji and sold as a 2-year-old. As the koi are placed in the measuring tank on the back of the truck, it's interesting to note that the water is mixed with that from the transportation tank first, before they are transferred to it.
伸びてるよね。
深いね。うわ、色も綺麗になってる。すごいじゃん。
成田さんの広告で。
あ、これですか。はあ、はあ、はあ。あ、じゃあ預かり？この家。そうです。そうなんだ。あ、この三家綺麗じゃん。あ、こっち綺麗じゃん。
Toshinori elects not to lift this immaculate 84cm belly boy, preferring to use a bag. As mentioned, many of the koi in the pond are already sold and being grown on by Yagenji on behalf of their customers. This Sankei and Kahaku belong to Dutch dealer Torazo van Keulen. Both purchased the previous autumn when harvested as Sensai.
これもヨロンさん。
As the rain continues to fall, the Kahaku is quickly measured at 74 centimetres.
70?
もう終わり？
いや、もうちょっと。74。
もう一回聞きますよね。
そうだろう。Oh my god.
With the last two Kahaku transferred to the transportation tank, we head back to the farm's premises in Mushigama. As the Kahaku is unloaded first, the brother's father and founder of Yagenji Koi Farm, Yaishi Ishihara, looks on, ready to record details of each koi.
73.
The Kahaku is more accurately measured at 73 centimetres. The Sankei is measured at 72 centimetres.
We're here at Yagenji to have a look at my two Yonsai Azukaris, Kohaku and Sanke. I'm really curious about how the fish develop.
Having watched them swim in the pond for a while, the two koi are bowled for a closer inspection. There is always an element of risk when purchasing koi to be left with a breeder. Should anything go wrong, then the breeder is under no obligation to replace a koi. The buyer has to be aware that the risk is theirs. When purchased, there was an extra element of gamble in both of these koi. The Kahaku's shiroji, or white ground, was somewhat yellow. The Sankei had a stone embedded in its cheek when it was harvested. On both counts, the gambles came good. The shiroji much improved, as the Yagenji brothers had suggested it would, and the Sankei's cheek healed perfectly.
3期の方がちょっとロングかな。1センチ。
We're still at Yagenji and we just had a look at my two Azukaris. The Kohaku grew from 67 to 73 centimeters and the Sanke grew from 62 centimeters to 72 centimeters. Both koi will probably stay in Japan for 1 more year.